Hello! Here is my 14 conspiracy theories on where Hamphrey goes when he disappears. Now, I know I need to explain this a little bit further, so Happy Home Paradise is an extension of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and you can have the villagers on your island come to Happy Home Paradise to give them a vacation home. So here would be the steps on how to get a villager from your island to come to Happy Home Paradise. First, you need to get some chocolate from Wardell in Happy Home Paradise. Then you give that chocolate to your villager, and that will make them want to come to Happy Home Paradise. Once you get your villager on Happy Home Paradise, they're going to run around a little bit and they're really happy and everything, and you're supposed to talk to them just a little bit. Now, in order to give that villager a vacation home, you have to get your work clothes on first. So you have to go away into a building, get your work clothes on, come back out of the building, talk to the villager that should still be on the beach, and then you can give them a vacation home. Now, the problem with Hamphrey is, as soon as I go to get my work clothes on and come back out, he disappears. He's not supposed to disappear, but he does. Therefore, I can't talk to him to give him a vacation home. But I want to give him a vacation home so I can give all the villagers in the whole game a vacation home. That's my goal. I want to get all of the villagers. They all get vacation homes. I want to give them that. But I can't do that if Hamphrey keeps disappearing. He's supposed to be there when I come back with my work clothes on. But since he disappears, my husband and I have come up with a few conspiracy theories as to why we think he disappears, or maybe what happens to him when he disappears. So here they are, and I hope you enjoy. So for the first conspiracy theory, I feel like maybe this could be Tom Nook's fault. Like, he could have sent a message to Hamphrey. It's definitely possible that as soon as I leave to go get my work clothes on, Hamphrey gets a message from Tom telling him he can't afford a vacation home. Like, I can absolutely see Tom Nook saying something like, "If you haven't paid off your mortgage on the island, what makes you think you can get a vacation home?" Or something like that. Or maybe even something like, "Give up these fantasy dreams of yours and get back over here to pay what you owe me." You know, I don't know. We all know Tom Nook is first and foremost a businessman. So Hamphrey knows he better listen to him. Everybody knows. You don't want to cross Tom Nook. And you especially don't want to cross him on his daughter's wedding day. Needless to say, I think we can ask ourselves, is this Tom Nook's fault? So another conspiracy theory is maybe some of the other villagers bullied him to go home. Like, they don't like him, so they just force him to go back home. Because, Hamphrey is always saying he should be nicer to the other villagers because they might be neighbors soon. But is he really actually being nicer or not? I'm going to go with probably not. So the other villagers band together and kicked him out. To see if this could be possible, I visited one of the gorillas because, to me, if any species in the game is capable of this crime, I could see the gorillas being the culprits. So this gorilla, Boyd, kept talking about knuckle sandwiches. He wore a hate t-shirt of Hamphrey and wasn't even able to sit through one interview with me before angrily storming away. Then, when I got back to the Happy Home Paradise main island, I saw quite a few more gorillas that look super suspicious and guilty. And I hope no bullying is happening here, but if it is, they are hiding it from me when I go to change my clothes. What do you think? Are gorillas preventing Hamphrey from getting a vacation home? The third conspiracy theory that we thought of was maybe Hamphrey is just brokenhearted with some Fleury drama. Like maybe he had a sad breakup with Fleury and he just can't take the heartache. And I say Fleury because to me, obviously, she's the prettiest hamster in the game. So it was too easy for Hamphrey to fall for her. However, I could see Fleury not returning his feelings. And so I visited her to see how she felt about him, and she literally did not care at all. She was so busy with her lunch and seemed like she didn't even know who I was talking about. Therefore, Hamphrey was brokenhearted, and every time I go to get my work clothes on and come back out to give him a vacation home, he thinks about Fleury, and he just can't bear the thought of being near her and not being able to be with her, so he just leaves crying. Could all of this be Fleury's fault and she doesn't even realize it? For conspiracy theory number 4, I was like, if it isn't heartbreak with Fleury, I wonder if he's visiting someone he loves and isn't broken up with. When I leave to change, does he think, ooh, this is my chance to go reunite with the love of my life? And if yes, I wonder who that could be. Who's Hamphrey's real love interest? Or maybe this conspiracy, I highly doubt it, but maybe. Maybe when I go change and come back, he's just hiding behind a bush or a tree or something, and I just can't see him or can't find him. Here is me looking around the main island before I change, and see how easy it could be for me to miss him or even mistake him for a lantern. He's just so small and hard to find even before he disappears. Maybe I just need to look harder, but I really doubt this is the case. As you can see in my previous video, Where Does Hamphrey Go? You got to check that out. But you can see after I change, I run around the entire island and I cannot find him anywhere. So I really doubt this is the case, but I just need to keep trying, and maybe he's just behind a bush or a tree or something. Alrighty, so the 6th conspiracy theory. I was also wondering if maybe he went diving in the ocean, somewhere around the Happy Home Paradise main island. I find this very unlikely, as all new villagers that don't yet have a vacation home normally stay on the beach, but I also feel like maybe he was tired of waiting for me and he just had to take a swim. But again, if he is swimming, he's super small. I mean, he is a hamster, so that makes me pretty worried about him. Like, maybe he was exploring the ocean and diving down and got stuck under a rock, or like swept away by the waves. That would be horrible. That would be awful. But either way, I doubt he took a swim, but if he did, he probably got washed away back to his home. Is this the ocean's fault? Okay, number 7. I feel like this one is very possible and very simple. It could be that he just needed to use the bathroom, so he went home. Most people feel more comfortable using their own bathroom at home, so I get it. And well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Conspiracy theory number 8. This one's a bit dark, but I wonder, could one of the owls on the arch at the Happy Home Paradise swooped him up? I mean, owls eat rodents, and when I think about it, I've never really seen Hamphrey in the museum before. I wonder if Blathers scares him. But, yeah. Could it be the owls? Now this one, I feel pretty strongly about this one. It's very possible that he has a cake in the oven that he forgot to take out. So he had to run home to get it. Maybe he is just super into baking, and it just so happens that every single time I bring him to Happy Home Paradise to give him a vacation home and I go to change, that's when he remembers he has to go take care of the cake in the oven back home. Maybe. Should we blame this on the cake? Carrot cake? The 10th conspiracy theory would be alien abduction. This for sure could be what's happening. The second I turn my back, he gets abducted. I even went to Cephalobot, my favorite villager in the whole game, and was shocked to see a hamster in his home in a test tube. Is this hamster Hamphrey? Not my sweet Cephalobot. He wouldn't do that. Right? Conspiracy theory number 11. Maybe Red kidnapped him. Just as I leave Hamphrey, Red captured him to resell him as a pet. Maybe? Could this be? I don't know, but it's possible. I mean, Red is super sus and makes sketchy business deals. It could happen. Probably not, but maybe. Conspiracy theory number 12. Gulliver or Gulliver boated by and recruited Hamphrey as a pirate or a sailor. Either way, maybe Hamphrey just decided between a luxurious vacation home and a lifetime of adventures on the sea, and he just had to pick the sea. I mean, he makes an adorable sailor, and his personality fits perfectly with a pirate. But it would be odd since both Gulliver and Gulliver are birds. I feel like that would make Hamphrey uncomfortable. But maybe his love for the sea helped him conquer his fears and commit to a life on the water. Number 13. I wonder if maybe he got lost in the sand. Like, if you think about it, a teeny tiny hamster running around on the beach. What if he tripped and whoops, now he's in the sand? To be sure, I checked a few spots to see if I could find him, and all I could find were manila clams. If he did get lost in the sand, there is no way I could find him, especially with the gorillas around. Number 14, last one. This one is really a great explanation. My husband thought of this and it blew my mind. I'm sure this is the reason he disappears. Ready? Hamphrey just wants an endless supply of chocolate. He knows every time he gets chocolate, he gets a free short vacation and gets to keep the chocolate. So he knows if he gets a vacation home, no more chocolate is coming his way. So he just keeps disappearing to hoard all of the chocolate. Alrighty, and that concludes the conspiracy theories on where Hamphrey goes for now. So where do you think Hamphrey goes when he disappears? Does he truly want a vacation home or just a ton of chocolate? Are the gorillas bullies? Is Hamphrey in love or heartbroken? Was it an owl that got him? We need the answers. Hamphrey, where do you go?